Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our Mazda MX-5. Apologies for the sound, very windy at the minute and the car wash behind me, so I'll do my best to speak up. Came into us as Part X. We had a little bit of paint done. They're notorious for going sort of crusty around the arches. We did that both sides on this one because we thought it warranted doing, basically, because of the miles generally and the spec, and yeah, I drove the car. The car is lovely, so we decided to proceed with the paintwork. Anyway, I'll take you around and show you everything I can see. Obviously it's an old car, 04 plate, a few little bits and bobs here and there, but by no means anything major. Anything bigger than the stone chip, or that I think warrants pointing out, like if I was looking to buy the car myself, is what I'm going to tell you about, as well as the spec and all that sort of stuff. I will find out the name for the colour, but it's just a bog standard silver in my opinion. I would say that headlight has either been polished for an MOT or replaced at some stage, because it's much clearer than that one. You've got the front fog lights down there. Alloy wheels, a few little areas of the lacquer coming off, and some curb marks. They are 16-inch, but generally quite presentable, as is the whole car, to be honest. A couple of little parking dents, quite shallow. A dent man may well be able to get those out. Try and get an angle where you can see it, really. I'm trying to get you there, and oh, it's tiny, but there, a couple of little scrapes around there as well. This area is what we had painted because it was going crusty through the wheel arch and down into here. Not horrendously so, but just, you know, it needs doing, so you better get it sooner rather than later, of course. Again, you got some bubbling under the surface on the wheels here. Round to the back end, let me just grab the key out of the ignition. I'll start the engine again afterwards so you can hear it running through the duration of the video. Small boot, obviously. Just a universal brace there. I'm never sure how to pronounce it. Tonneau cover, is it, for the soft top? And then under there is your space saver spare wheel and your tools. It has got the locking wheel nut as well. That is in the centre console. I'll show you that when we get there. And in terms of the roof, I'm not going to try and operate all that with one hand. I will just include pictures of the roof up in the advert. Anyway, right, where were we? Here we are. The filler cap, some of that has scraped off a bit there. That could be tidied up by being sanded down and painted again, but that's not something I'm going to get involved in. This wheel, again, a few corrosion marks, and that's just bad valeting, that bit. I do apologise. Again, this side was painted as well, around the wheel arch. But overall, it's very presentable. That wheel's probably the best of the bunch, just a couple of minor curb marks on that one. The last tax disc issued were in 2014, so it's almost a little bit of a collector's item. And some of the blacks come off the wiper there. A couple of little stone chips on the bonnet, nothing too bad really, actually. Right, so that's outside. We'll go inside now, start over the passenger side. Speakers behind the headrests, all leather, perforated section through the middle, MX-5 kick plates and branded mats, airbag up here, glove box here which is lockable, an important detail on the convertible I think, owner's manual in there with the original wallet. Round to the driver's side. Mat's obviously a bit more worn on the driver's side, as is the seat. Not horrendous, but you've got some little areas there on the bolster. But overall it's held up quite well. Fog lights front and rear, and your headlamp adjustment. 2 keys, 1 blipper. I've reprogrammed that, it wasn't working when it came in, that's all working now. I think if they sit with the battery out for a long time, they lose their association with the car. There's the miles, which for an 04 plate is lovely, 78,622. We've got your wipers over this side, your lights over this side, electrically adjustable mirrors. They're not power folding, just electrically adjustable. Fairly basic by today's standards radio, but at the time quite good. FM and AM, 6 CD changer built in, and then there's no auxiliary socket. This is a bit old school. You'd have to plug something in the back for then to go over onto this one. It's marked as mini disc and tape, which is a sign of the age, isn't it? Aircon here, which I can feel that cutting in. I haven't got it on cold obviously because it's cold enough today. Heated seats, 12-volt point, or cigarette lighter as it was previously known as. 6-speed manual gearbox, and that's delightful. The engine and gearbox are absolutely lovely. Windows, electric variety of course. Cup holder and cup holder. Again, this one's lockable. Fuel cap release, boot release, and your locking wheel nut. It's got the little mini sun visors with mirrors in, and just traditional rearview mirror and interior lighting. Previously owned by someone from MX-5.com. And that's it. That's everything I've got to show you. The main draw is obviously the drive. It really is superb. But the condition is really not all that bad either. For an 04 plate, we've had much worse in, we've had better in, but it's, you know, a proper valet and polish and everything, and I think it'd be lovely. We've just given it a quick sort of once over after doing the paintwork. Right, I'll include as many pictures as possible of the interior, the exterior and the paperwork, so you can get a full view, along with this video obviously, of what the car's really like. From these adverts, we've been doing a lot of delivery business since COVID, so if you're happy with everything you've seen here, leave us a small deposit, we'll run the vehicle over to you. If it meets your expectations, then you just pay the balance, we come back. If you're not happy with it, you don't pay the balance, and we come back in the car. So nice and easy. Obviously, if you're doing it the more traditional way, here we are, main road site in Gosport, loads and loads of cars to look at. So if you're doing browsing, just pop down anytime. If you are interested in a single specific vehicle though, and you want to get inside it, potentially drive it, all that sort of stuff, please do make an appointment. We're a very small two-man team, so we're quite often out and about during the day. We have to advertise opening hours, it's just the way things are, but we can't guarantee to actually be on site during all of those opening hours, if that makes sense to you. Okay, I think that's everything I've got to say, so thank you very much for watching.